Hard roasting Mallow. The max! Oh, Goth again? Okay. Yeah, welcome back to the tutorial on how to beat Goths. This is actually a very good tutorial for like anyone under like... actually, anyone beginner. Like, it's not even about ELO, but Goth like terrorizes the new players on this game. It just because like counter units are like insane. People don't know how to react to counter units, and Goths are like the king of counter units. Like Huskarls for any archer units, Huskarls for any Huskarls for any archer unit, Pikemen for any cavalry units, and then like Cow Archer, forget about any micro, that's not gonna work. That dies to both. So like beginners have a really hard time dealing with Goths. And then like hand cannon, I guess that's good, but just hand cannon's kind of a weird unit anyways. But yeah, like two Goth game in a row. I'm Turks this time though, so I don't necessarily have a civ advantage. I think Turks are slightly better than Goth in general, but in the matchup, I feel like Goth are fine here. If anything, are Goths better? I don't know if Goths are better, but I would say Goths are fine. They can just play like range units and castle, infantry and imp, and Turks not struggle with that, but they don't have a good counter to that necessarily. Why do Goths have hand cannons, man? It makes sense to me. It's just a balance thing, I think. Yeah, they were a nomadic tribe, no? Like they had no chance they had gunpowder IRL. Yo, Gray, thanks that it's tier 1 sub. Really appreciate it. Janissaries, man. Yeah, Janissaries are pretty good. Maybe I can try to play with that. You guys want to see some Janissaries? I can go with Scouts into Janissary, and I can go Drush FC Janissary. But I think judging from my map being super open, because I think this is Arabia, I think probably Scouts into Janissaries makes a bit more sense. Chinese don't have bomber cannon. This game isn't about accuracy. Yeah, true. Imagine if Chinese got the bomber cannon, they'd be like 100% the best civ in the game. Oh wait, they are. True. They already are. But if they had bomber cannon, it'd just be like they have like no weakness. Like they don't die to anything. They don't expect a history lesson from Hera? What history lesson, man? The Goths are nomadic tribe? I learned that in my one history class. History is fascinating though, honestly. I love history. If I would go back to school, I'd just do history, bro. I don't care if it lands me no jobs, bro. I'll work at McDonald's and speak to my customers about what happened in Europe in the medieval times. Like I don't mind. I'm good with that. European history, Arab history. Canadian history is boring. I screw that shit. Asian history and like Chinese history, that all seems pretty nice to me. All right. I have 2 sheep here. I don't know how I'm going to pick those up. I don't want to send my scout all the way back there. That's an interesting topic, actually. Like, you don't want to... Like, most people probably know now that you don't want to repeat scouting, if that makes sense. Like, if you already scouted an area in Dark Age, you don't want to have your scout hovering around the area because it's useless. You want to scout new territory or, you know, places in your opponent's base to find out what he's doing. But rescouting areas in your base for no reason, you don't want to do that. So even if I have a small reason, like picking up 2 sheep, I'd actually rather send a Ville out here, which is a bit of idle time, pick up the sheep rather than send my scout back. Just because the scout would take up so much scouting time, and I don't see that worth it. Looks like he's walling up here. It's very early. And I'm missing a boar. Let's pick that guy up. Huh, if he walls up early, I'm not going scouts. Screw that. We're not doing scouts if he's fully walled. I'd rather do anything else. I hate opening scouts versus fully walled opponents. I might have to do it here, though, unfortunately. I could also do 1 range, potentially, as well, though. We have the perfect counter to Goth Janissaries? Yeah, but it's not so simple. Because they can just play crossbow and castle, and then Huskarls don't really die to Janissaries. It's like, they don't die hard to Janissaries. They do okay, especially in the mass, so... It's not that simple. It's not like make Janissary and win the game, or hand cannons. Why did you ban all Meso civs to Kopach and Red Bull Wololo? Because I wanted to hide my strategies, man. All my strategies revolved around Meso civs in the draft, and I was saving them for like the entire tournament. I basically saved them for next tournament. I didn't use them against NBL, I didn't feel like I needed them. And I was saving them for Leary and Viper, because I felt like that was my best chance to win against those guys with Meso civ, and not necessarily playing all through Meso, but drafting around them. But I got upset by NBL. And I never got to show off any proper strategy, so these things happen. But yeah, had I went on to face Leary in the semifinals, I feel like I don't want to say I'm gonna win because I don't you know, obviously I've lost him multiple times at Empire War. We're gonna just try to fast castle here, by the way. Since he's walling, we're gonna wall ourselves. The best answer to walling is walling. That's when you know something is overpowered, by the way. It's like the definition of something being overpowered. That it's its own counter. But yeah, I was just saving strategies, and I want to say I'm gonna beat Leary with them, but I think I'd have like some good surprises for him in the draft, and I'd get like a favorable draft. At least that was the plan. I think I only need one lumber camp. Don't need a second lumber. No need, just house there. He's not doing anything, so I guess that's that. Let's get some walls here. So really tight base. Gold is gonna be the only problem, but we'll figure that out. We have Red Bull Willow 6. We don't know if there's gonna be a Red Bull Willow 6 yet or not, I believe. So it's still up for debates. Not debates. It's not up for debate. No one's debating about it, but it's still... we don't know if it's coming, I guess. That's all I want to say. Do I even take the gold in the front? I think we don't take it here. I think we don't take gold and we use the market to buy gold. And go just Janissaries right away. And we can go Janissary Mangonel. Very, very aggressive push. We'll see if that works out for us. Yeah, so I think Holy Cup is next, then King of the Deserts. I don't know any of the timelines, though. Like, I hear things from here and there, but... I don't know what I'm supposed to say, what I'm not supposed to say. And I don't know what's public knowledge and what isn't. But from what I know, King of the Desert is next, and or Holy Cup, then King of the Desert. And I have no information on Holy Cup. All I know is like Gamer Legion's sponsoring it. I met the Gamer Legion guys, by the way, like not the players from Gamer Legion that we all know, but like the people who are working with Gamer Legion, or like the actual Gamer Legion people. And they're really nice, honestly. They're really nice. We're lucky to have them as a part of our community. So I'll do exactly what you're doing with Mongol Soulstone. Drop the castle super smooth. Ooh, that was close. Almost got hit by the spear. I actually shouldn't really be out here with the scout, because, well, he's got a lot of spears. That's kind of bad from him, though. That's like wasted resources. Yeah, I need to run away from this guy now. We'll hit him on the hill a couple times, because that's actually a decent trade for us. Alright, now we can run. And we got a decent trade there for sure. We're actually winning that fight. And he's going to tower rush us here. So we're going to go ahead and do a defensive tower right away. Because we have stone already. Get a market down. Get one spearman. And so he's going to rush us, which makes sense, of course. But I'm happy. I like being in this position. It's actually really good for me. Because I think I'm a good defensive player, and I already have my stone safe, so... But, like, points from my whole strategy here that we can take a note from is... I didn't take forward gold, got rewarded immediately for that. Had I taken that forward gold, it would have been a clear mistake. I'd have to abandon the camp, and it would just be bad for sure. But in the position I'm in now, it's fine. I even have the wood upgrade, so that's very good. I got it just because... it's not going to be a fast castle. I'm going to get disturbed, but... I'll pick it up afterwards. Yeah, just wall. It's funny because, you know, he walled earlier than me, but he was the one that actually committed to army. And because he walled early, I wasn't going to wall. Because he walled early, I full walled, and then he's stuck doing scouts. So something in his strategy was kind of weird, I think. He shouldn't have full walled early if he wants to go scouts. Because when I see my opponent walling, I full wall every time. If I'm playing like full focus proper. Otherwise it'd just be a mistake, or I'm just trying something fun. But if you want to win, your opponent walls, you wall. Simple as that. And there are other responses to walls, like what he's trying to do here, which is like pressuring. But look how hard it is for him to win this game, compared to how easy it is for me to survive this game and then win Castle Age. I don't have to win early, I just have to survive, and then the win will come later. Alright, where it could get messy. Him towering my woods. Now all of a sudden I have gold access as well. Yeah, he's gonna hit my stone now as well. Now all of a sudden I have gold access. I'm gonna get my spear to the front so I don't really need that at the back. Okay. So now he moved his attack to the bottom, so now like the front is free. So even though this was like super exposed beforehand, now it's actually super safe. And we're gonna invest into that. And now our stone is actually getting hit. But it doesn't matter. I'll go to wood here. Getting 4 stuff stone sucks, but I'm gonna get one more spear just to defend that gold. But it's okay. As long as I don't lose any villagers. Second I start losing villagers to his tower rush, that's kind of what I could lose. But now I'm super fine. Like, I don't see myself losing this. Gotta just see what he's doing behind this one. Fletching is an interesting upgrade. Do I pick that up here or not? It's good for castle, it's good for the tower war that I'm in. I don't think it's needed for either. Just a good upgrade in general. I think it's too expensive. Don't think it's worth picking it up. But if you do get fletching here, I don't think it's a mistake. Oh, you know what I could do? I can actually forward castle him. Every time I do that, I regret it, but I could forward castle him, I think. Let's do it. Let's just YOLO it. He's doing a range back here. Yeah, we'll go for a forward castle. See what that brings us. I want that scout to chase me. I'm mining a lot of stones, so the second castle behind it will also be natural. Or no, I think I actually take them off, go here. Because I think I want to go siege workshop. So now we have to repopulate the farms. I don't think I want any more stone. Not really anyways. Yeah, he can't stop that. He can try, but I don't think it's gonna work. In fact, the more he commits to it, the worse. I lost 0 bills. Oh, that was insane. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, forward castle, baby. I'm gonna go for a ram. I'm in a full disrespect mode here. Not disrespect, but like full aggression, I guess. What we're gonna do, I think we... do I do a tower? No, it's close enough to the castle, which should be fine. All good. Alright, we cleared up his guys here. I'm gonna have a lot of... resources coming in here. So we'll go for a ram first. I think we mined stone. I took them off stone, but I think we mined stone. I think that was a mistake. I'm actually not sure. I'm conflicted. I can play Janissary Siege only. Yeah, let's play Janissary Siege. So no stone. I'll commit to that. A tower behind the wood. I actually knew that would be there, but I had no way to stop it anyways, so who cares? He might try to go Huskos now. I don't think he can afford that. And yeah, the GG's called. Forward castle is insane if your opponent can't stop it. And the reason I went for that one is because I knew he was like kind of worrying about behind my base. And I saw his scouts here, which was a big mistake from him to keep his scouts all on one side. And I knew that down the middle would be free. And if you send 14, 15 vills, like you can just get the castle down there. So forward castle, turn into an arena strategy. And it's Janissaries and Maganon. That's extremely hard for a Sif to stop, especially Goths with no eco bonus and not really a good, good Sif to actually fight Janissaries and Castle Age, so I'm happy about that decision. GG. Created a fun game as well. We take those. That banner is